Good day, friends. This is my second video in this series of lectures titled How to Succeed in Exams. In my first lecture, I had briefly outlined that how you should plan your preparation, and I had mentioned certain tips and strategies, like how to go about your studies and how you should answer questions in writing, answering past question papers, etc. Today, I will discuss briefly as to how you should go about answering the question paper. Before starting the question paper, I should mention one thing, that once you enter the examination hall, the correct frame of mind should be that you should not be too tense and you should not be too relaxed. You should be in an alert frame of mind so that you are being able to concentrate on the task at hand. Now, once the question paper is given, there is a separate time for reading the question paper in many of the exams. And you should utilize this time to the fullest, because this is the time when you will scan through the question paper and get an idea as to how the questions have come, whether it is as per the syllabus and as per your preparation. And you should make a certain note that these are the questions which I am more confident of and I will answer them first. So, those 5 to 10 minutes are extremely crucial. And once your time starts, you can also take extra 3 to 5 minutes for assessing the question paper, because that is very, very important. Now, once you start writing the question paper, if you require to answer the questions in a particular sequence, then you should start with the easy questions and maintain the sequence but leave space for the rest of the answers. And if you don't require to answer the questions in a particular sequence, then it will be much easier for you. Then you start answering the easy questions first, especially the short answer type questions first. If there are any MCQs, then answer them first and then gradually move on to the medium and longer answer type questions. And also prioritize the questions which you are more confident of. Of course, while answering MCQs, you should note the options very carefully, watching out for keywords which will help you to pick the most suitable option. While answering questions, you should also take a note of the number of marks allotted to the question. Of course, most of the answers should be precise and to the point. Don't unnecessarily lengthen your answers, but try to be precise and to the point. Suppose you are not being able to understand a question, then also you should not spend more than 3 to 5 minutes for understanding the question. If you are not being able to answer it, then just move on to the next question without any further thought. Because you should not let that thing affect the performance of your rest of the question paper. And suppose you are well aware that your preparation is not too good. But don't worry, because in most of the question papers, difficult questions will only occupy 10 to 15% of the questions normally. But you should concentrate on the 70 to 75% questions that are pretty much answerable. And you should ensure that once I answer a question, that I should get it correct. Please refer to my first video regarding the presentation of the answers, and they should be to the point and precise. Now, you should plan your time of how to answer the question paper in such a way that you keep some of your time for revision. Yes, you should revise before you submit the question paper. Be it a quick revision or thorough revision, but you should revise, because there may be some mistakes or unavoidable omissions which you can correct in that time, and so that revision part is also very, very important for you before submitting the question paper. Now, suppose for some reason or the other, whether the paper may be lengthy or anything, you see that you are running out of time. Now, what you can do is, in the last question or in the last answer, you can just give an outline of the answer, because you know that you will not be able to answer the question in full. So once you provide the outline of the answer, then you will guarantee some marks for the question, and you will not totally lose the entire marks. This is another important tip. So this is all, and I hope this video helps you with your strategy for answering the question paper. And one thing I must add before ending, that you will be given the examination timetable well in advance, and you will be taking one examination after another. Please ensure that once you go home after taking one examination, do not try to assess that day's examination before the end of the examination. This is my personal advice to you, because it may so happen that you have not given an examination to your expectation, but that particular thing should not hamper the rest of the performance. That is your performance in the rest of the papers. So that is why I am advising this to you, that please assess your performance in all the exams after the end of the entire examination timetable. So next day I will continue my discussion, and I will try to give some other tips and strategies which may be helpful for you. Thanks for watching this video, and as usual, please subscribe to my channel, and any comments and suggestions are very much welcome. Thanks for watching.